Yeah, Chris, I'm impressed too. This is nuts, Terry. This is nuts. Just running around like a fucking madman today. Boys, holy shit. This weekend in men's physique, it was crazy. There is never better time to get into this division, to start watching what's happening. We're 5 weeks out, but we got shows going on. It's crazy. We got 2 pro shows to cover, 2 new Olympians. We got the Florida Pro, the Hong Kong Pro, Ali Bilal, Ryan Terry. Some incredible physique updates. We're going to break down body group by body group, muscle by muscle. We're 5 weeks out from the Olympia. My boy and the legend, the 5-time Legion winner, top 3 multiple times at the Olympia, Kyron Holden is coming back. Boys, he's a few weeks out from competing, and he's keeping it hush-hush, but maybe I know a few secrets, and maybe I know when he's competing, maybe I don't. Brandon Hendrickson hopping into the China Pro. Are you sure you want to go up against 8th in the world, Carlos Ocron? Are you sure, B? That's a tough-ass matchup. Boys, make sure you subscribe. We have another banging video for you to watch. Without further ado, let's hop into this thing. Let's go. Wow, guys, check this out. I love these international shows, especially when they're in Asia. We had the 2025 Hong Kong Pro. Look at this matchup, man. We had Zhao out of China, hometown hero, versus Japan's Junpei. So China on the left, Japan on the right. And look at these two boys right away from the left. The detail from Zhao out of China stands out. But the biggest thing that you're going to notice is the posing. Who can hold the posing the best? Who can hold the posing and be a fucking statue up there and look like they can hit it all day? I don't know what happened to Junpei behind the scenes, but you can see his tan, the sweat. He's holding water. He was just a liquid masterpiece over there. Meanwhile, on the left is just steady. Is just steady and hitting this thing beautifully. Now, Junpei, we talk a lot about Junpei, you know, leading up to the show. This is probably Japan's top guy other than Joe Uezato. A really good look out of Junpei. He does the Superman pose. Not a lot of guys can hit that. And the guy on the left, man, very impressed by what China brought. Competitor Zhao, who is your newest 2025 Olympian, posed the best from the back. He has the most detailed, the most muscle separation. He looked the most conditioned. I don't know what happened to Junpei here. I don't know if it was 100 damn degrees in that room or what, but look at the sweat coming from Junpei out of Japan. Look how he cannot hold his midsection. He's breathing like crazy. Kind of feel bad for the guy. I don't know what happened, because if he didn't have that sweat, if he was able to hold his midsection and his posing like he usually does, this would have been a lot better matchup. But again, the posing from Zhao out of China was money. Look at this, full chest, beautiful lines, tight waist, really nice arms, the smiles there, really nice X-frame with the legs. Everything's there from China, and the posing, I think, was the biggest reason why he took down Junpei. Junpei is very, very, very good. I wish Junpei would have came in 100%. But let's look at the winner, the Hong Kong Pro 2025, China's hometown hero. You know, Xi Jinping is very happy. I wonder if he knows about this. I wonder if the president of China knows about this new win. Xi Jinping, your boy won this show. Let's check this out. Posing routine. I like the flow. I love the turn of the waist. I mean, that looks like men's physique if I've ever seen men's physique. Again, calves are there, legs are there, filling out the shorts, very broad. I love the posing style, the flow, crazy erectors, Christmas tree, shooting the arms out, extremely wide. And again, he's not sweating, he's not breathing hard. He's keeping his composure. If anything, boys, I love this. Woo, what do you guys think? Coming out of China, Zhao taking down a heavy hitter in Junpei. I had Junpei winning this thing, but as you saw, it wasn't going to happen. Full chest, beautiful posing, having a great time up there. Very, very clear winner for Zhao. Be careful of that hand up like that, Zhao. Here we go. Another guy I want to talk about who didn't get in the top 3 is a Joshy, man. Joshy's a guy I've talked about. He usually has green hair, which I love. Coming down the stairs, please don't fall. That is risky business. My guys have been on prep for fucking 16 weeks, and you got them hopping down more stairs. Here we go, Joshy. Whew, a lot of muscle. First thing I notice about Joshy is the muscle is there. The arms are strong. And what a beautiful core. Dude, all of these Asian guys, I try to tell you guys, and now you're really probably seeing it, the aesthetics on these guys is crazy. But Joshy's got to be one of the most muscular and dense, just super dense, muscular dudes. Look at the back. Probably one of the best backs up there. Everything is just popping out. Everything looked good for Joshy. You know, I think I've seen him peak a little bit better, be a little bit tighter. He looked like he struggled, maybe holding a little bit water as well. I've seen a little bit better from Joshy, but again, I wanted to point him out. It's just a freak athlete all around. Asia is coming. Congratulations to Zhao. What do we got? Oh, cheeky updates from our Mr. Olympia, Ryan Terria. Mr. Olympia Ryan Terria with this crazy arm development. You know, I look at Terry's arms and what I see, guys, is balance. I think the arms are balanced with the physique. I think the face is balanced with the body. He's leaving the shirt on, but he took it off for this photo or for this video. And this is what's probably going to win him the Mr. Olympia. Do I have Ali still winning? Yeah, man. I think when Ali gets on stage, it's special. We'll get into Ali in a bit. But our boy, RT, Scary Daddy Terry, dropped a beautiful video of his back looking insane, right? Probably one of the best backs in the men's physique division. Terry says, not the best pictures I know, but I had to post the most insane pump I think I've ever had. Still feeling the aftermath of last Wednesday's refeed. I don't typically refeed this far out from the Olympia as my mind doesn't ever allow it, but my body was definitely showing signs it needed it. Love it, Terry. Terry goes on to say, since Wednesday, my energy levels, my pumps, focus, strength, and drive have been on another level. Even 22 years into bodybuilding, and I'm still learning to listen to my body and trust the process. Exciting to see what improvements we have made this year. Whew, and that's the scary thing. I've been talking about all year how Ali, I think he's made improvements. But what if Terry's made improvements? What if Scary Daddy Terry's made improvements and he comes in this year to the Mr. Olympia, not only peaking perfectly for prejudging, not only posing even better, but what if he just got better physically? What if he just got sharper? What if he filled in a little bit more muscle just where he needed to, right? What if Terry got better? If Terry got better and he improves and he smokes his 2024 package, is anyone going to beat him? Bro, that's tough. Terry is dangerous, guys, and he has the look. The Olympia loves this look. Chris Bumstead loves this look. Look at Terry here. Whew, Ali's got his hands full. Everyone, Banks has his hands full. Brandon has his hands full. Iman has his hands full. Corey Morris has his hands full. Edvon has his hands full. Vitor has his hands full. Everyone has their hands full when dealing with this animal right here. Straight out of Great Britain, Ryan Terry posing next to Chris Bumstead. Yeah, Chris, I'm impressed too. This is nuts, Terry. This is nuts. What are you going to bring to the 2025 Olympia? I'm going to watch this in person with my eyeballs and I'm going to cry because it's going to be something special. Everyone has their hands full with Ryan Terry this year. Not one competitor isn't dreaming about Ryan Terry when they go to bed, having fucking nightmares of Scary Daddy Terry. I'm having nightmares that Terry is going to smoke everyone because I got this boy winning right here. I got my boy Ali. The only competitor, other than I think Brandon Hendrickson, when they do their transition, they don't hit the normal Ventura, which is beautiful. Shout out to Coach Ventura, you're the GOAT, dog. But he opens up his body, pulls his arm up, and shows the obliques and the abs. I know Brandon does it, and I know Ali does it. And I wonder who copied who. Ali, did you copy B? I don't know. But that just shows the confidence in the midsection. My guy is 5 weeks out looking like this. Ali's going to be so hard to stop. He's going to be the most polished, crispiest core, probably going to have the best color up there. Ali Bilal says, I'm 5 weeks out, morning empty stomach check-ins with the guru, the real technician. That's another thing we don't talk about. He's with a different coach this year. That's huge. I think Terry mainly preps himself. Ali has switched coaches. He wants someone to peak him a little bit better, bring him a little bit more full to prejudging. Ali has said time and time over again, if I came better in prejudging, it could have been a different story. And it's crazy looking at Ali Bilal here, guys. You look at Terry's updates, they blow everything out of the water. They're super impressive. You look at Ali's, he looks good, right? He looks pretty decent. I don't know if you didn't know who this was and you looked at it, maybe you wouldn't say he's second in the world, but something happens when Ali Bilal steps on stage and all the eyes go to him. It's his overall sharpness and his polishness and his stage presence. And a lot of people don't talk about that. Ali Bilal's stage presence is probably the best up there. when he's posing, when he's moving, when he's transitioning, it's special. And his body, his physique, the muscles, the flow, everything just flows beautifully. The Afghan dagger is coming. He's 5 weeks out, but he does have his hands full with Terry. Scary Terry's updates are definitely giving my boy Ali some nightmares before bed. Ali, don't tell me they're not, bro. Don't tell me they're not, because all the other competitors hit me up last night and said, Har, I just woke up from a terrifying nightmare that Scary Daddy Terry had won his third. More exciting news out of the men's physique division. We had a sick-ass matchup, Alex Rogers versus Sonat Ricardo. This was the Florida Pro, the man on the left, Alex Rogers. Congratulations, my friend. He smoked Sonat Ricardo and is a 2025 Olympian. Alex has such a pretty look, right? From the front especially, I love the core, the chest, the width on Alex, the way he poses. It's very, very competitive. Very competitive. I would love to see Alex in the top 16 this year. From the back, Alex has always struggled. He's always been a little bit behind in the back compared to other competitors, but as he continues to bring up the back and fill in that muscle, he continues to improve. And guys, it's a complete look, right? The judges aren't just looking at the back. They're not just looking at conditioning. They're looking at everything. Alex Rogers on this day had the most good things going on for him to win this show. Again, the back's there. It just needs to keep growing. Alex's back just needs to keep maturing and adding muscle. The width is there. Alex has the width. He has the stance. He has the stage presence. He has the look. He has the chest. He has the midsection. He has the posing. I mean, Alex continues to get better, and it's not surprising to me that he wins this show. The judges are going to like a look like this. Regardless, they're going to like this look. And then there's this guy. I've never really talked about Sonat Ricardo. I mean, this is a freak to me. An absolute freak, bro. The vascularity, typically he brings even better conditioning. I feel like I've seen Ricardo a little bit tighter than this, but again, this guy's future is so bright. He's already been an Olympian. I wish he would qualify for this year's Mr. Olympia. From the back, he has the best back on stage typically every time he steps on stage, which if you're a men's physique athlete and people are telling you, bro, you have the best back on stage, that's a damn good compliment. I feel like I'd want a best back compliment than a best front compliment, because the back can be very hard to bring up. People can tweak and get better with their chest and their shoulders and their arms, improve the midsection, but the back is a very tricky muscle group to bring up, and Sonat Ricardo has one of the best backs in the division, and he hasn't been competing as a pro very long. Another cool thing, man, Lucky Libra, what does he say? 26th and 27th IFBB Pro wins. Your most winning men's physique pro, men's physique Mr. Olympia ever. Dre says, mission accomplished. I saw a really cool comment by Sadiq on this post. Sadiq said, that must feel good walking through the airport holding all that hardware. I mean, come on, imagine walking through the airport holding all these trophies like Andre right here. He says it never gets old when you're having fun doing it. Next up, he tags the Sasquatch Pro 2 weeks out, Daytona Pro 3 weeks out. My guy is like, not a lot of guys, not a lot of guys who compete as a pro can do what Andre does and run the gauntlet and do 5, 6, 7, 8 shows a year every single year. Right? Andre does as many shows in 1 year as Jeremy Buendia has done since he started competing in 2013, 14, right? Andre is a very special talent. As he gets older, it's almost like he just continues to get better. He's in the Masters League, kicking ass, won the Masters Olympia. Dre will be at the Olympia. Could you imagine a top 15, 16 for Dre at the Olympia? Bro, I would love to see that from my boy Dre. Andre, congratulations, bro. You got that money. Take me to dinner when I see you at the Olympia, bro. And then this man, a few more weeks to go, fine-tuning. Kyron Holden. We have some brief updates for you. I gotta update you on Kyron. He's been top 3 multiple times at the Mr. Olympia. He smacked down multiple Mr. Olympias. This guy's taken down more men's physique Mr. Olympias than anyone. This is an uncrowned Mr. Olympia, and when he brings it in a few weeks' time, I'm so glad he's done with that classic shit. Kyron, come to men's physique, baby. When Kyron brings this shit, it's gonna be scary. I'm telling you right now, even Scary Terry would be worried about Kyron because he matches Terry. He has the back to match a Terry. He has the chest. He has the arms. He has an insane core, insane lines. The posing is very unique. He's another guy when he's up there and he hits his mark, everyone's eyes are like, damn, who's that guy? Except everyone knows who it is. It's Kyron Holden. Another update just hours ago. Kyron's showing the legs, looking full. Look, the cuts are looking deep. Kyron's a few weeks out. What show is Kyron doing? He's probably doing the show Dre's doing. Dre, you better watch out, dog. Kyron Holden's coming in there to take your head off, boy. Brandon Hendrickson versus Carlos Osuedu Okran. Brandon, are you sure, brother? Are you sure, B? You weren't at the O last year, and now you want to compete a couple weeks before the Olympia, and you want to go up against this Chinese-speaking African man, genetic freak? This is going to be a crazy matchup. From the back, as you're watching, you got to go with Carlos. Brandon's back is not a bad back. People need to say stop saying it's a bad back. It's not a bad back, but it's just not Carlos's back. From the front, I'm going to give the flow, overall structure and the aesthetics to B, the abs to B. The chest is, Carlos has a chest on him, just like B. Carlos has shoulders on him, just like B. This is what I'm saying. This is a tough matchup. This isn't a show where B can just come in 90% and win. B's going to have to bring it to beat Carlos Osuedu. This guy's coming. The show is in China. Carlos doesn't have to travel. B's got to fly across the world to compete. This is risky by B, but I love the bravery. I love this. You will not see Terry. You will not see Banks, especially after how he learned his lesson at Legion in 2023. You will not see any of these Mr. Olympias compete 2 weeks, 3 weeks before the Mr. Olympia at a normal show. It's too risky. And the main thing, the reason it's risky is what it could do to the mental game of the athlete. When you're coming in as a 3-time champ, right? You didn't even compete last year. You won a pro show this year, lost a pro show this year. Now you're hopping into a show 2-3 weeks before the Mr. Olympia. Mentally, emotionally, how does that affect you if you lose coming into the O? How does that affect social media? Everyone talking. The judges look at this. Subconsciously, the judges are going to think, man, Brandon just lost the China Pro. Not saying he's going to lose. My money's on B. Don't get me wrong. My money's on the 3-time champ. But I had to ask Carlos. I said, Carlos, are you okay with this? You okay with Brandon competing at your show in your hometown, trying to beat you before the Mr. Olympia, bro? Right? Brandon's always qualified. He's forever qualified. He's a Mr. Olympia. You win a Mr. Olympia, you're forever qualified. Carlos, are you okay with this? He says, yeah, I'm cool with it. Whoo! Now that's a matchup I cannot wait to see. Let's go, bro. I'm back with huge supplements. Right now, we're doing a buy one, get one over the next 24 hours on the multivitamins. If you're not taking a multivitamin, what are you doing with your health? I take one every single day. Overall health benefits are optimal. Optimalness all over. Use my code HART. I got my course, guys, if you want to learn how to monetize a YouTube channel using your voice, talking about physiques, talking about bodybuilding. It's what I do for a living, and it's a beautiful career. The link is in the bio. And then Manifest. Whew, we are live with some new shorts. We got the Solar Flame and the Arctic Flame, the most beautiful shorts in the game. Go check those out if you're thinking about competing soon or next year. Get you a pair before it runs out. Again, code HEART. Guys, I love this sport. I love this sport so much. I'm so happy you guys tune in. It's never been more exciting. The Olympia is happening, but then after the Olympia, there's still so many shows. That's why I love Men's Physique. It's just a revolving door. There's so many shows going on all year round. And if you've ever thought about competing, maybe give it a try. You never know who could be the next Mr. Olympia. I guarantee you, when Terry, when Brandon, when Banks, when they first started competing, when they thought about maybe doing it, they never thought, oh man, I'm going to be a multi-time Mr. Olympia one day. You never know. Give it a shot. I will see you guys very soon in the next video. Drop a like, hit the bell. I love you boys. I'm out of here.